Good day, my loves. Elias here. I also go by Sarah, with an H, by the way. I play a lot of Evil Dead. I am a demon main at heart. You may have recently seen me in Evil Dead's Community Plays preview that was posted a few days ago. Huge thank you to Saber for allowing me to check out the DLC early. I was so goddamn happy when they had asked me to join them and participate alongside Scythe and Aggro Fiends and Sohinki and Cal. They are all amazing people. I had such a great time. Huge shout out to them, and I will also be leaving their socials in the description so you can check them out as well. But anyways, if you didn't already know, Evil Dead, the game, recently released their Hail to the King update featuring a new survivor, new weapons, and some new outfits. There are a considerable amount of updates in regards to the patch that came along with it, which I will leave a link in the description, but we are mainly going to be checking out the blacksmith and his skills today. Very, very excited, so we are going to go right into it. All right, and here he is, the blacksmith. All right, and he's a support class. Let's take a closer look at him. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, god dang, he thick. God dang, he's swole. Ooh, nice mace there. Nice mustache. I like that. I like it. All right, okay, what did I see, y'all? Yeah, let's go ahead and look at the blacksmith's skills. Alright, so his active skill is called Avenging Anvil. When activated, the blacksmith fuses metal scraps to forge a random weapon. The more metal scraps you own, the higher your chance of fashioning a high quality weapon. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of break it down for you a little bit here. So there is a new type of pickup that has been brought into the game alongside the Hail to the King update exclusively for the blacksmith. It's called Metal Scrap. Metal scraps can be found both near and inside buildings and structures, and it's only visible to the blacksmith. Metal scraps also have a chance to drop when you kill a unit, and also when your teammate kills a unit. It doesn't matter the type of unit it is. It can be a basic, it can be an elite, or even a boss. So right above your active skill, you'll see a bar. This bar represents the rarity chance of the weapon you will forge when you use your active. The more metal scraps you collect, the higher chance of you forging a high quality weapon. Now by default, you can hold a maximum of 20 metal scraps. This can actually be increased by simply spending your pink F under the metal scrap stat in your upgrade menu. Note that you will be required to spend 2 skill points elsewhere per 1 point of metal scrap.
Time to get blasted.
If you gather a total of 20 scraps, you are guaranteed at least a blue rarity weapon, 40 scraps for at least a purple, and 50 scraps will guarantee you a legendary. Now, just to be clear, you do not have to specifically carry 20, 30, 40 metal scraps to use your skill. You can actually use your skill at any time you please. When you have collected the desired amount of metal scraps, all you have to do is simply press your active skill to forge a random melee or ranged weapon. One thing to note is that you can get hit out of the animation of your skill, but you can do it again shortly after. Alright, so this next skill is called Weapon Master Melee. I am going to break this one down into 2 parts just in case you're a new player and hopefully make you aware of how important this passive can be in certain situations. Alright, so melee weapons have a faster attack speed and deal increased health, a balance bar, and dismemberment damage. In return, the blacksmith is unable to use ranged weapons. Okay, so in this game, some survivors have a weapon master, like Amanda with her pistol, Ed with his crossbows, Scotty with his lumberjack axe. Typically, these weapon masters give faster attack speed, deal increased health, balance bar, dismemberment damage specific to the weapon they are mastered at. Now, surprisingly, with blacksmith, his weapon master is slightly different. His weapon master skill has an effect on any melee weapon, meaning any melee weapon that he uses, it will have this effect. It will have increased attack speed, deal increased health, balance bar, and dismemberment damage. Now, there is a bit of a risk that comes with the blacksmith, and that is he is unable to use ranged weapons. He cannot even pick them up. Now, he still can pick up the ammo, which is really nice because as a support, that is one thing you want to be doing. That way you can give ammo to your hunter or whoever is really needing it. But yes, he cannot pick up a ranged weapon. So for the newer players, you may be saying to yourself, well, Sarah, with the goddamn H, it's not like supports do much damage anyways. So what's the goddamn big deal? Yes, that is correct, but typically, you don't have to, but typically as a support, you at least want to sometimes pick up a ranged weapon just in case the demon possesses one of your teammates. So blacksmith not being able to do that makes things a little bitty tricky. If you're a new player, what I would advise is when playing blacksmith, be sure not to only pay attention to your teammates' health, but also their fear levels, kind of similar to how you would play a support Ashe. You can communicate to your team and say something like, hey, this person's about to get possessed. Help me! And hopefully your team can take the necessary precautions to deal with that situation. Or else something like this can happen. Yeah, no bueno. Alright, next up is Tough as Nails. Tough as Nails gives Blacksmith increased maximum health, which leaves him sitting at about 1300 health. So to put that into perspective just a little, at base, a support and a hunter start off with 900 maximum health, leaders with 1150, and warriors with 1300, except Henry because of his skill battle hardened, so he sits at about 1430. So to put it simply, Blacksmith has the same amount of health as a warrior, but is a support class. And you can add even more health onto him if you level up the industrial strength skill in his skill tree as well. Seriously, this man is swole, man. For real. Alright, and his last skill is Rough and Ready. It technically has two parts to it, one being that when he uses an amulet, him and his nearby teammates will have a damage increase for a limited time. The other being that when he uses an amulet, it has a 50% chance for it not to break. Now this passive does have a cooldown, so you know, you can't just freaking spam it and you know, expect for it not to break all the freaking time, okay? Chill. Overall, that is the Blacksmith, and along with the update, there were two new weapons, the quarterstaff and the rapid fire crossbow. They also added some premium outfits and a new mission. Personally, I'm very satisfied with the update and the new survivor. He is a support capable of being upfront and personal, doing some spicy damage while also supporting his team. Already as a demon main, I've seen a lot of variety with the comps. I've seen full melee comps, I've seen a lot of double support comps, which, you know, previously wasn't usually the best idea because you lack damage, but since Blacksmith does basically the same amount of damage as a warrior, it's definitely possible. I think even pairing a Pablo with a Blacksmith is even interesting because Pablo makes amulets and Blacksmith has a chance to not break them. Just for that alone. It's very interesting and there are so many possibilities. The man is tanky. The man is tanky and he hurts like hell. With all that information out the way though, you can enjoy watching me die to a basic unit. If you want to support the channel, follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and of course I also live stream on Twitch Sunday through Thursday. I play a lot of Evil Dead and sometimes we even play with the community. My Twitch channel has a heavy focus on the horror genre, so if you are interested in any of that, come on over here, okay? I will warn you though, I am actually not scared of anything. Honestly, I am just an amazing actress. My Oscar is in the mail, but that's going to do it for me. I hope to see you around. Take care and be good to each other, all right?
Indulge me, friends. It was the deed of a demon. Remember me name.